Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 30 of my Dwarf Fortress Let's Play. This is the Nobleboulders Fortress. My name is Skwerel. Before I get started here, I have a couple channel updates to fill you in on. Sometime within the next 2 weeks or so, I'm going to be upgrading my my internet, which will give me a faster upload speed. There are two reasons for this. One of which is when I make a recording somewhere between half an hour and an hour, it takes anywhere from 2.5 to 5 hours to upload those videos, and pretty much kills our internet during that downtime. So I've run into a lot of issues where like I basically have to upload them at a time when I know no one's going to be awake in the house. So that's kind of creating a problem for us. The other thing is I'd really like to start streaming on a regular basis. So upgrading the internet to have a higher upload speed will allow us to do that as well. The download speed, honestly, don't really care about that much. It's not a big deal for us. I can stream HD video, no problem with what we have. But I would really like to be able to upload streams. So what I'm going to be doing is once we have the internet going, I'm going to be streaming simultaneously to YouTube, Twitch, and what used to be Beam.pro but was recently rebranded to Mixer.com. And I have some nifty applications that will let me combine all of the chats from all of those into one stream so I can kind of see everything at once. But essentially the plan is I'm going to take all of my Let's Play content and move it to stream format. I will still be uploading the VODs back to YouTube. So if you like watching them after the fact, no problem. That's still going to be available. But I am going to be streaming live. So what I'm going to be doing with that is probably streaming minimum 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, from probably about 8 o'clock Pacific time to about 10 o'clock. So that's 8 to 10 PST if you want to catch the live shows. And I'll keep you guys updated as we get closer to that. That's probably going to be somewhere around, let's see, today is the 6th. My modem shows up on sometime next week, sometime between the 12th and the 15th. So hopefully by June 19th, we'll be starting with that streaming. I'll still be manually doing the tutorials, and editing them and that sort of thing. So that content will still be coming up, and hopefully, cross your fingers, with being able to do the recording and uploading at the same time by streaming, I'll have more time to work on tutorial videos. So that is the goal. So that is definitely going to be coming up very soon. That's all the news I have right now. Oh, right, the other piece of news I mentioned it at the end of the last episode, but just to clarify, I was able to figure out the graphics issue that I was having in 43.05. So the next fort that we do is going to be in the most recent, in the most updated release. Now, technically, that release came for vanilla in last July, so it's been out for a little while, but Lazy Noob Pack was just updated to handle it, which gives us access to 64-bit, which means that I can actually utilize all the RAM that's in my box. Also, it gives us a 64-bit version of Dwarf Therapist, which runs a little bit faster. And it also adds some pretty cool mechanics surrounding artifacts and sieges. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Guys can show up. Like when a siege shows up, the guys will demand that you give them an artifact. You may or may not actually have that artifact, and then your standings with that faction will determine whether or not they believe you if you tell them that they don't have it. And then they could take the artifact and keep sieging you anyway, or they could take it and go away. Lots of interesting stuff there. And Tarn has actually mentioned on his blog that he's working on doing the flip side of that, where you can send out raiders to other civilizations to steal artifacts from them. So yeah, pretty cool stuff coming. But that all to say, let's just jump in here. Wow, 5-minute little intro. So I've done 2 little things off screen here. I have removed our hammerer. I'm going to be reinstalling him as captain of the guard. But I noticed while I was in this menu that some guys have changed places here, so I need to do some updates to our noble structure. I also noticed that our manager and our broker is currently the same person. I don't know if that's a problem. It doesn't seem like it's a problem, but I don't know, just for, I guess for roleplay sake, like I'd like to kind of separate the jobs a little bit. So one thing that I am going to be doing during this is I have Dwarf Therapist open on my second screen. So if I'm ever actually doing any changing, I'll move it over here so you can see what's going on. But oh goodness, it grabbed the Dwarf Fortress window with it. There we go. But I'm going to be watching specifically who is not doing anything, because I know that I have an awful lot of idlers. Now, given I have 14 plus 8, yeah, I have 14 children, I have 8 babies. So of those 9, 11, or of those 9, 8 of them are babies. And 3 of them are nobles. And actually 2 of them are miners right now, because I don't think I have any ongoing mining tasks. I have the exploration mining down below, but I think they're running out of places to go because of the warm stone jobs. So let's see. So some stuff that we had in recent episodes that's been causing us a little bit of headache. So we have these areas up here. We've been trying to remove this flooring because we just royally screwed up the way that our stuff is working. So we're going to remove the flooring, get the rest of this channeling done, and then rebuild the flooring. But basically, I keep having all these cave-ins because the flooring's not attached to anything, so it just collapses all over the place, which is wonderful. So far, I've lost 4 or 5 dwarves because of that. So it's been an interesting few episodes here. So we definitely want to get that finished. So I'm actually going to right now go in and just make sure that these jobs are set. Okay, channel, and some channeling there. Okay, and I need to check something on my audio. Sorry. Check. Okay. I live in an apartment, and my neighbor just decided to turn on the water. Or actually, that might be the water for the sprinklers outside. Either way, water's running. If you can hear that, I'm sorry. I can't really do a whole lot about it, unfortunately. Joys of living in an apartment. But hopefully that will be ending sometime in the future. No spoilers there, but maybe small spoiler. Okay. Right, so I need to take care of the nobles. So I have my noble housing down here. I have one area set up here for the, let's see, for Olin. Who is Olin? Olin is my manager and bookkeeper. Okay, and then I have this area set down here. And it's currently set to auto-allocate to bookkeeper. Okay. Whereas this stuff is not currently set to auto-allocate to anyone, so it's actually owned by... Okay, this is actually owned by Zast. Zast is no longer a noble, so we need to reassign that. Actually, we're going to make that the mayor's bed. So, whoop. What did I just do? You can actually name a bedroom? Oh. Okay, we're gonna do that. Give name. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do is reassign these rooms to Inod Kiloblanner. So assign bed to Inod Kiloblanner. Food service? Really? He said it's food service. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I have Dwarf Therapist open on the side here. I'm going to go through my nobles, take everyone off my noble list here who is not actually noble. So I have Ingish Sarambul. You are not a noble. I have Zast. Zast is not a noble. I have Olin. I have Bemble. I have Bath. Who's my chief medical? What is Bemble? Bemble's my bookkeeper. And Solon is my militia commander. We're actually going to reassign his jobs to soldier. Just because that's really where he should be hanging out in the list. So I need to grab Inod. So Inod, where are you? Inod is currently a food service guy. Here, let me move over there so you can see what I'm doing. So Inod is food service, so we're going to clear all of his labors, and we are going to set him to noble. And I'm just going to shrink this down a little bit so we can see what's going on. Okay. Hey, stop that. Solon. Where's Solon? Militia commander, right. Olin. Olin is here. Fath. Fath is here. Olin. Yep. Actually, let's do this. Let's set you to... No, we're going to keep it like that. And Bemble the bookkeeper. Okay, so if I commit that change, that's going to move in and down here. Okay, so I need... So the people that I actually need facilities for are Inid, Olin, and Bemble. So Bemble, Olin, and Inod. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that, if I look over here, Inod and Bemble are married, yes, so they are sharing rooms. Okay, so... Auto assign all of these to bookkeeper. Okay, now this one we're going to free. So then I believe Olin will move over here. Okay. So I'm a little curious, what is that? Just an amulet sitting there. Okay. So now all of these need to be reassigned to our mayor Inod. So we're going to assign to Inod. Auto allocate to mayor, yes. Same thing with this. Assign to Inod. And assign to Inod. Okay, so they can share dining rooms and bedrooms, but they cannot share offices. Interesting. Okay. So in that case, Bemble... So Olin still needs to do this as an office. Assign to Olin. Auto-assign to manager. Okay. So that should do it for our allocations. Now let's sure that we designate smooth. This room here, like so. Now the walled areas here, we are not going to be able to engrave. You cannot engrave constructed walls. You can only engrave smoothed stone. So that's a thing. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else we really need to take care of right now? I don't think so. Let's go down and check out our digging thing. So... Not this one. No, we're way down at the bottom. I'm just going to hold the button down. Yoink. Right. So I need to cancel. This is going to get me in trouble if I don't do this. That. Okay, so here's my exploration dig. Exploration dig. So have all of these been... Okay, so warm, 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 warm. Semi-molten. Yeah, so this area is not safe to dig in anymore, any further than what is already dug. Okay, so we're going to go up a level. We're going to go into DF hack. That's not DF hack, that's Stone Sense. We're going to go dig dig 5. Okay, and now we're gonna set a dig order. Set that to lowest priority. Nope. And all the way across. And all the way across. And that should hit all of the spots, I believe. Okay, so now we have allocated stuff to do. So, well, another thing I want to do here is set up a soap industry. So, do we have a unused layer right now? We have... this is going to be a magma layer. Actually, we can get started on building the stuff for that. So we want a wall. We want it to be hollow. Hollow. And we want to manually select the type. So I need to select materials that are magma proof. So I'm actually going to open up the wiki here. I'm just searching for stone. I believe the stone chart has on it what is magma proof and what is not. Can I search in here? What do I have? I have blocks. I have phyllite blocks. Okay. Phyllite is phyllite. Phyllite magna proof? No, it is not. Okay. I have gabbro. I believe gabbro is magna proof. It is. Okay, so we're going to use gabbro. Okay, now I need to find another substance. Granite? What about granite? Granite is not. Diorite? Diorite is not. Mica. Mica. Mica is fire safe. Okay, so there's our wall. Now we need to... We're going to suspend one of these, like so. And then we're going to build a bridge. Oops, a bridge. So the idea behind this is... If we ever need to drain this for any reason, what we do is we're going to hook up some levers to the bridge. Set them up in probably the layer above, and if we ever need to drain the magma layer, we'll just spam the lever over and over, open and close it, open and close it, open and close it to smash the magma, basically. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let's see. Good, place it. We need some magma safe material. Okay, what about olivine? Olivine is a yes. Okay, so we're going to need 7 of these, though. So. What about marble? Marble. Marble is not. Cobalite. Cobalite is fire safe, but it is not magma safe. Did we already check mica? Mica is indeed magma safe. I think that's all of the blocks that we have. So now we need to use some plain old stone. Okay, so cobalite, no. Diorite, no. Potash is obviously a no. Gabbro is a yes. So Gabbro it is. Okay. So that's going to go do that. Once that bridge is built, we can then go in and hook it up via mechanisms. Let's go ahead and build a trap or a lever. What we're going to do here is we're going to go remove designation from this center area here, and then we're going to build trap lever there. And let's use the die array. I want to make sure that I use the Gabbro mechanisms for the bridge itself. I'm assuming that that matters. I don't know for sure. Then we can go down here and set some dig orders. So we're going to go highest priority. We want something like that. So we're going to build a floodgate here. This here is just to cancel out any pressure that we might have. And then this will be hooked up to probably a pump stack going down to the magma layer to pull magma up. Okay, so we need to build a floodgate. Floodgate X. We need a floodgate. Okay, so we need to do job manager, new order. Floodgate. We have glass. Glass would be ideal here, actually, because glass is indeed magma safe. Okay, let's do this. Z over to stocks. Tab to enable search. E for enhance mode. Search for glass. We have no glass. Okay. Can I specify? Can I specify to make the rock floodgate out of a specific material? I know I can use bars for it, but that's not going to do me any good. So I need something that's magma safe. I mean, I could just do it out of rock and hope that I get lucky. I guess we can do that. Just make one. And just make 5. Put that at the top. Okay. Now I'm real quick checking my dwarves. Olin, you lazy bum. Oh, okay, so I'm getting cancellation notices. Let's check those. So I got one on the cheese. The let's see, the sheer animal, milk animal, and cheese. So we'll go conditions. Check monthly. Oh yeah, that's just gonna be one that okay. Milk cheese if number of unrotten. Let's see. Delete that. So that one should be okay. Because I think I have the milks. I should have the milks disabled. Milk and shear animals. Okay, yeah, those are fine. I'm just gonna get those. There's nothing like that's not anything wrong. Okay. I want to. No, I'm good. Oh. Just checking a couple things. Copper pick there. DB claim items. While I'm at it, I might as well claim the arrows there. And just have a look outside. Okay. So I moved my soldiers up here because I was having problems with some cave crocodiles down in the basement. Looks like... What's going on here? There's a child here. Okay, so we can go to squads, we can go to those guys. We're gonna go, cancel station, which means that they're gonna go back to active training. Okay. So our wall is just about built. Keeping an eye on the floodgate thing. Warmstone found. Waiting for architecture. Okay. These guys are moving stuff around. Checking jobs again. It's like all of my unassigned guys have stuff to do. Yeah, so all of my laborers are working. Some of my craft stores are the ones that are just standing around. So like my stone detailing guy currently, which is a good indicator that maybe I need to, yeah, designate engraved stone. Like that. Okay. Give him something to do. Who is this? I also have a metal crafter sitting around doing nothing. Okay. I have plenty of stuff for him to do, though. What's my charcoal stocks like? Stocks... Enhanced... I have 5 charcoal and 2 bituminous coal. Huh. Oh, wasn't I supposed to be making, making coke from bituminous coal? 2. I believe that was on my list of things that had to be done. I'm noticing I'm having a lot of people doing stone detailing. Is that something I've turned on for? Oh, okay. At some point, I think I added it to my unassigned. Basically, your professions persist from fortress to fortress, so I turned it on for another fortress that I was working on because I didn't have a guy with a skill of 20. So all of my new migrants that came in got automatically assigned that. So that's what's going on there. Just got some cancellation spam there. Waiting on someone to come build this this here bridge. Is there a way to escalate that? Looks like I have 2 of these jobs. So I think I can delete one of them. Remove. Yep. Remove construction. Bunch of suspended buildings. We're just waiting on those to be constructed. Yeah. Okay. So one thing I'm noticing. What? Okay. It scared me. Okay, I'm looking up here. I'm noticing that my my animalists are not really busy right now, so let's turn on fishing for them. And make sure that my food service guys have fish cleaning on. They do. Them are fairly busy. Okay, now let's see if my Floodgate is open. Build. Floodgate X needs Floodgate. Still not finished. I believe Floodgate is done at the stone. Dwarf, no. Jeweler, Mason, Mechanic. Huh. Okay, well, we're gonna cut some gems. Okay, fill that up. Let them go to town on those gems. A little odd that my mechanic, let's see. So let's go stocks. Enhance your search mechanisms. Yeah, we got plenty of mechanisms. So yeah, he doesn't have anything to do right now. So let's go ahead and turn on some, let's turn on some jobs for him. Dwarf. Mechanic. You are... Do I have a dedicated mechanic right now? I don't think I do. That's right. Okay, so I don't actually have a dedicated mechanic. Okay, so what about Mason? It's a little strange to me that the Mason isn't doing anything, particularly considering all of the backlog that we had on the rock stuff. Boyer, Ashery, make charcoal. So my craft dwarf workshop is being taken up by the wooden bolts job. Okay, so we're gonna temporarily build a secondary workshop here. This is gonna be for Dwarf. Make it all plumb logs. And what we're gonna do is go down and first we're gonna cancel this recurring wooden bolts thing. And we're gonna go up here, and once that's built, we're gonna add it here. So we're gonna wait for that shop to be built. Alpaca grew up. Good. I'll soon have another one to shear and milk. Oh, to shear and milk. Wood layer, where are you? Okay, there you are. Come on. Finish it already. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to say build wooden bolts on repeat. And we're going to go into the profile. We're going to say you can't take special work orders, and also, well, I guess it doesn't matter, I guess. We can take the whole range of skills there. So that's just going to make wooden bolts on repeat. Okay. I need to find some place to put a soap maker. I have this empty floor here, and I don't remember what I was going to use it for. Let's see, I have furniture floor already. I don't really need a floor for the... I don't need a floor for... Yeah. Okay, so Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. I think what I want to do is make a floor for pottery, soap, and glass. So we are going to build a kiln. Out of gabbro, we're going to build a glass furnace, G. We can build a ashery. We need a barrel. Okay, so we're gonna queue. Whoop. Yeah, we're gonna jam. We're gonna go make me a wood barrel. One top. And then we need a soap maker's workshop. Shift S. So these are all going to go here. Bucket. Gabbro. And then we can go up to our main floor here and take out those. So we don't know if we actually built all those yet. What do we have here? We have a kiln, so we can remove that. We have a stone and furniture stockpile. Oh, right, this was for the clay and the sand. We can remove those. What's this? This is a soap maker. We can kill that. I have another craft dwarf that's making crafts on repeat. Let's get rid of that. Okay, this guy is doing the encrusting, so add new task. We're going to encrust with milk quartz. Right. We're going to encrust finished goods. We're going to encrust furniture. We're going to add also indigo tourmaline, finished goods, and furniture. And we're also going to add blue garnets. On repeat for both of those. I'm looking for anything that I've crafted or that I've got everything cut for. So since I have my gems separated in my gem layer, or in my stone layer, so this stockpile is set to not use any bins. So now the cut gems go upstairs, which means that I shouldn't have issues anymore with the cut gems causing me issues. Okay. That's going to be really annoying, isn't it? We were still waiting on our bridge to be constructed. Oh, someone's working on it. Good, good. Okay, and then we were also going to build a floodgate X. Still waiting on a floodgate. Do I have any craft store shops that can actually take orders? That's really the question. So I have this one. It's set to make totems. Okay. Still waiting on that job to be validated. Not sure why it's taken so long. I removed this craft dwarf workshop because it wasn't doing anything useful. Or rather, it was making rock crafts, but we don't need those right now. We need the bolts and crossbows. I have this. Do I have one on this layer? I should have one on this layer. Mechanic. Craft dwarf, which is making wooden bolts, ironically. And mason. Okay, so I'm going to manually add the task for this then. Actually, is that actually a craft dwarf job? That might not be. I think that might actually be a mason's job. Mason is down here. Yeah, construct rock floodgate. Ah, okay, I can set the material for this. Excellent. Gabbro. Okay, so in that case, we're going to go JM. We're going to go down to this Floodgate. And we're going to remove it. Okay. Good, good. Now just got to wait for a dwarf to come down and build that for me. Kind of keeping an eye. There he goes. I'm also noticing that I definitely have a shortage in charcoal, so I think I'm going to build another wood furnace right here. I wish it would just cancel without actually killing the order. What do we have? More migrants? Wow. Okay. We have migrants. Excellent. Okay. So let's read dwarves. Sort this by migration wave. Go over, see how many we got. We are all the way at the bottom. We got 10 and only 2 kids this time. Okay, good, good. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that dig there. As soon as it's done, I want to build that that second wood furnace. Okay, so all of you guys are going to be initially set to unassigned. And we're turning off stone detailing for you. With the exception of the kids here. Clear pending changes. Clear pending changes. We can commit those a while. And then we can have a look at these doors that we got in. So we got a high skill mason. We have a hunter. We have a plant gatherer. We have a glass maker, which is handy because we are just now setting up our glass stuff. Oy, you again. Okay, so now I have 97 dwarves, which means that profession. I want 32 of them to be unassigned. I currently have 43, so I have 11 that I can move. Whether or not I do that right away, we'll see. I seem to be a little bit slow in doing that. Okay, so we want to build E, wood furnace W. Right there. Olivine, that's fine. Okay, someone go build that and then get more wood going. I'm kind of waiting on the I've got a ton of idlers right now, so I'm partially waiting on the idlers to kind of finish up before actually going down and dealing with relocating dwarves. Yeah. That's what I meant to say. Our noble has ended a mandate. Yay! Hooray! Everyone cheer. So we never actually finished our stone traps here, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to pause. What do we got going on here? I think we actually have open space here. Yeah, we need to fill that in. Okay, so what we want to do is build C floor. Wood logs is fine. That'll get done eventually. So I have 22 idlers right now. Read. None of them are my unassigned dwarves, though. So nice. Let's look at my stocks. My kitchen, rather. Okay, so I want to look at drinks. I want to make sure that ale. Okay, we don't want to brew with ale, so we're gonna. Oh, we don't want to cook with ale, so we're gonna toggle that off. Can I search in here? I just want to turn off. I'm double checking to make sure all the milk is turned off. Okay, so there's a cheese. Reindeer cheese. So alpaca milk. Donkey milk, which is kind of gross. Goat milk. Llama milk. Pig milk. Ew. Some of this stuff is disgusting. Okay. We're good. I'm really not sure what the ratio of smelters to, or of wood furnaces to smelters should be. At this point, since I've got a whole layer dedicated to it, I might want to do it. But right, but I'm at least thinking about building magma stuff, so hopefully it won't be a problem for too much longer. Okay, so I need to build my floodgate. Hey, we can build it now. We want it to go there. Now, did I build my lever? I did. So let's select this lever. This is the lever for the link up a bridge. Nope. Rough mica. Gabbro. Gabbro. And we need to put another lever down here. So let's go build, Shift T, lever. Building present in all those places. We can just clear out a spot right here for it. Build Shift T lever. Right there. Okay, that's being built. Good. Now I can add task to link up a floodgate. Recenter on lever. This floodgate might not be installed yet. Yep, still waiting on it. There it is. Okay, so there's my floodgate. Now I want to add a new task to link up my floodgate. Once again, I want to make sure that I'm using the Gabbro mechanisms for this, because that is my fireproof stone that I'm using. Now, pumping lava in here is going to be quite a task. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. I might have to hook up a water wheel, because otherwise I'm gonna have half the fort sitting here, chugging away at the pumps. Okay. Kiln, glass furnace, soap maker, ashery, build workshop, ashery needs empty barrel. Ah. Q. Make me 20 barrels. Oh, it's a little overkill, actually. Oh, the other one hasn't been done yet. Well, what on earth is going on at the carpenter shop? Nothing. See, this is what I was afraid of. Oh, I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. My trader's still here, isn't he? No trader needed. There we go. Now my trader can go and actually take care of his stuff. That's why none of my jobs were getting done, because he was, none of my new jobs were getting validated because he was stuck in the in the trade depot. That should help things along quite a bit, actually. Okay, so now all my jobs are validated. Okay, cancel that. Once the next day rolls around, I'm kind of watching the date up here. Should generate a new task at the start of the day. Oh, there it is. So the task has been generated. We're just waiting on the carpenter to come by. Okay, now he's making the barrel. Okay, so barrel has been made. So now we're going to build workshop ashery. Gonna wait for the barrel to be stored. Come on. Go to stocks. Where's my barrel? Do I have a recurring job to make barrels? I'm just going to set one up. Well, I need to make sure I have one for rock pots also. I don't think I have one for rock pots. Which would explain why I'm getting all these cancellation orders. Yep. Okay, so we're going new order rock pot. Quantity 3. Conditions. Number of large rock pots is less than 5. And then we're going to make a new one for a barrel. Make wooden barrel 3. Conditions products is less than 5. That should solve our barrel problem, hopefully. Because they're just using them as fast as they're getting pumped out for the still. I'm guessing mostly for the still. fill in our stonefall traps now. What are we doing up here? Not bad. Still have a few squares that are considered inside, though. Let's go like this. We're just going to do this one row at a time because I don't want to deal with the cave-in problem that I had last time I tried to do this. So let me have a look here. It's interesting that they're coming and doing these, but they're ignoring these orders over here. I wonder if it's just because they can't get to those squares. Oh, actually, that does appear to be the case. Okay, so let's build, just say floor. If I build floor here, and also there, which I think I can do. No. I should be able to get those taken care of. Same thing up here. Yeah, see, that's why these areas aren't getting done. Because my tourists can't get to them. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. I was staring at these things, trying to figure out why the heck aren't my miners coming and taking care of this, because I can't actually reach it. Looks like they got that row taken care of. This is how I should have done this from the beginning. So I can cancel this one. Just hope that it doesn't take out my buildings when I do this. Okay, so I'm gonna get this finished. I know it's getting late on this episode, but I want this project to be done and over with. I have been dealing with this for far too long, so we're gonna get this done. At least this portion of it. Okay, so now keeping an eye out here. I do have to watch for this little suspension here. I need to make sure that I'm staying connected, that I'm not going to have another cave-in. Because that is a very real possibility here. Okay, so my outliers have been done, so I can DN on these three. Okay, so now let's start going. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go DH. We're going to go markers. Build of C floor. And then floor. Okay. So now on this layer, if I go left or right, I should be okay. So I should be able to do all of that at once. That shouldn't cause any issues. As long as I don't try to channel a place that someone's sitting on. Duh. Okay. I have one of my miners here that's going really slow. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call this an episode here, and I'm going to finish this bit off screen. I'm not going to do anything else other than finish channeling this little tube out here. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below in the doodly-doo. If you have any comments for the series, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. I appreciate all the feedback that I have been getting. I know the feedback has kind of died down a little bit. I had one vocal individual in particular who apparently has stopped commenting, so miss you, dude. You had good ideas. I think that pretty much covers it. It's a late night, it's a long episode, so I'm calling it quits right here. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. Later.